Hey Virgos, how y'all doing? Welcome. We're gonna be doing your second half of June general reading here. Wow, okay. So your meditation, I heard two songs in quick succession. I heard Until There Was You. You know, there were birds in the trees, but I never heard them singing. No, I never heard them laugh till there was you. And then I heard a song from Sweeney Todd, which I'm living for, the Demon Barber of Fleet Street. No one's gonna harm you, not while I'm around. I believe it's called Not While I'm Around. And it's interesting because I saw the word Virgo. And then I saw all of these flowers in new life and beautiful, these beautiful little pinkish flowers, like forget-me-nots, but pink, growing out of this lush new vegetation. And then I saw the Virgo collective, it's really interesting, standing on the side of a cliff by the sea. And I saw them looking out, and then I saw your dream realized. Your dream realized. I feel like there's a second act coming for a good group of you guys that could be a surprise, but there's this feeling of, I feel like it was always meant to be this way. I feel like it was, I can look back at my path and how I got here, and I'm so glad that I landed here as opposed to where I thought I wanted to be, where I was pushing so hard for so long to be, or what I was working so hard for so long to, the specific point of focus. I was going down this one road, and I was just so doggedly pursuing it. But now I ended up over here and it is so much better. Like if it's better for my health, it's better for my emotional health. I just heard it's better for my tan. Some of you guys could be moving somewhere that's sunny. Although the sun has been a theme of these readings, for sure. But there's this distinct energy of you having a new life and a new second act. And it's really, really cool. I feel like no one's gonna harm you, not while I'm around, until there was you. I do feel like it speaks to a lightness of being. I do feel like there's someone in your atmosphere who's a true partner to and for you. Now, there have been some romantical themes coming up in these readings. I will say in this context, this could definitely be romantical, but this could also be someone, like a group of friends who truly has your back. Like, no one's gonna harm you, not while I'm around. That wasn't a romantic song in the context of that show, but it could be taken either way. See what I'm saying? It's really about feeling that you would go to the ends of the world for somebody, right? And them towards you. You're feeling supported. I also saw a flash forward. I'm hearing Tim, I almost said Tim McGrath. Tim McGraw, Where the Green Grass Grows. Watch my corn pop up in rows, every night be tucked in close to you. I feel like there's this energy too. I feel like I got transported into the far future for y'all. And well, some of y'all far future, maybe not, some of y'all not so far in the future, but it feels like an aspect of yourself where you are sitting down and telling like younger generations, even past versions of yourself, interestingly enough, about, oh, I'm about to tell you a story. Like, it's that energy of like a great-grandparent or a grandparent that's like, I feel like it's even more great-grandparent where you're like, let me tell you a story of how I got to, because I see this child like in this image of going to you for advice is an example here. You going, you know what? Boy, do I got a story to tell. It's very Big Fish, but different. but it's not, because he was a grandpa by the end of that when he passed on. Or was about to be grandpa. There's something here about ancestral lines and lineage, being there for your family being there for you, deriving strength from them, and then also having such a great story to tell about how you got there through an unexpected road or via an unexpected route. It's the unexpected stuff that leads us to our highest and best place. It's very rarely, what our ego dictates or what, any expectation we have of ourselves. It's like, allowing yourself to, okay, let's talk about this. You got the tarantula and the spider though. Let's talk about this. So I really like it. So we have fire and earth energy here. This is really cool because I have to tell you, the tarantula is about taking your time getting to where you're going, but there can be a shadow aspect here of like uncertainty. Like if I place, this foot here, it's like, why am I seeing the image of Twister? Okay. It's about the legs. It's about the 8 legs. Okay. So there is this aspect here about trusting where you're going, because I do feel like there's an energy here of a change up or a switch up or a rerouting. Okay. You can trust this. You can trust this. This has not been a product of, oh, I'm bored of how things are currently going. I'm gonna change it up because I have tank boredom or whatever it is. Like you're not, you know what I'm saying? You're not a wild animal in captivity that's just like, you know, changing it up for the sake of entertainment. This is a soul-directed change. It is, and it feels really, really good. So it's interesting because I feel like the tarantula is coming out to speak to, you know, a current energy around you, but your advice is the spider, which is about building your own web of fate. You know what's really cool about the spider energy too is, you know, there's only ever one spider on a web, if you've ever noticed, but the web represents, yes, weaving your own fate, but it's also about being there for other people and allowing other people to be there for you in equal measure. This is about, for those of you who are better givers than you are receivers, or for those of you who are better receivers than you are givers, this is about a call to balance between the two and realizing that the gold and the essence of life is really in the middle. Okay? Size to scale and being willing to enjoy getting to where you're going as well. You know, I'm also drawn to the fact that this is a rainbow web. We are in Pride Month here. Why is that coming up? Yeah. I'm hearing the word acceptance. Acceptance of yourself and acceptance of others and acceptance of your given circumstances as they change and allowing the change to occur and trusting in it, okay? And also the color of the chakra system, right? If you're coming from a place of clear feeling, you really can't go wrong, yeah? All right. What's going on for Virgo? Yes, Virgo. Yes, Virgo. By the way, at the bottom, temperance, which is about balance and soulmates. I was just talking about equal give and take. Ace of Pentacles. This is big money. This is big opportunity. This is big and happy changes, long lasting. It is earth energy as you are, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Hi and hello and goodbye. You know, this is past energy that's coming into now, but I feel like this is a pre-existing idea or, remember, you know what I feel like it is? I feel like for some of you guys, remember how I said it's going to feel like, I feel like this is always, this was how it was meant to be all along, or the signs were there all along and I was just ignoring them, or I feel like this is how it was always meant to be. I feel like this is an indicator of that. When you listen to your Auntie Crow right now, let me tell you something. I have learned in this life that when you are on your highest and best path, doors open. When you are not, doors don't open, no matter how you pound on them or shove on them or try to kick them down or hope and pray and wish and manifest. And there's no amount of law of attraction that is going to get a door or series of doors to open to you that are not yours. So when doors start to open and things start to manifest and things seem to be easier than they were before, whether it's a geographical move, a job move, a new partnership, a transference of a different partnership, whatever this is for you, and things, you're going, why is this so easy? Why is this just all working out? Why are things lining up? Things have been, this has not been my previous experience. That's because you were trying to push down doors that were not yours. Okay? So this is really, really beautiful here. I also want to draw a parallel between this center circle here and this Ace of Pentacles. I'm hearing the song Love by Alan Stone. Man, you guys got a lot of good energy around the people in your life. It feels really nice. I feel like there's been a time of like, they're talking to me, oh my God, Virgo. They're talking to me about the Hermit key, which is your natural key, which is about, you know, oh, weird. So the lantern that the Hermit holds in that key is the star. The star is within that lantern from the star key, Aquarius energy, and then we have star here as well. And remember how I said it's like I don't even remember what I channeled at the beginning of this because I'm channeling, but it's like a redo of your dream, right? Your dream realized. Interesting. Six of Swords. Hi. Six of Swords. This is moving geographic locations, and I have been feeling that here. This could be moving like across a body of water, quite literally. This could be just moving to another town, but usually this denotes a bit more of a dramatic change than that. But maybe moving to another town is a big dramatic change for you, especially if you're living somewhere that you grew up in and you're considering, you know, changing it up. Remember, this is the theme of this is a change of direction, a quick change, and a shuffle ball change. Oh, I like that title, shuffle ball change. I like it. But this is also a movement from mental tension or analysis paralysis into a calm and assured peace of mind. This is a beautifully calm mental state. This is the goal. Now notice how some feathers are being left here behind. I feel like you're taking forward with you what is working for you and what feels good, and you're leaving behind any expectations, obligations of a life that you have now outgrown, and you are like leaving it to the four winds. I feel like a group of you guys are going to be moving. Or making changes to your home, a new roommate, or renovating it, or even adding a pool. Ooh, ooh. Virgos, the magician. Ow, the magician. The magician. This is beautiful. This is the I energy, this is the id energy. This is the as above, so below. This is you in your full masculine creative expression. Do you remember what I said about how there's no amount of law of attraction that is going to manifest doors opening that are not your doors? This is about the energy that comes through when you work in tandem with the law of attraction and on your highest and best and you know, purposeful path. This is magic. This is things manifesting for you in a way that you've been previously unknown. That's where you're moving towards. Guys, just look at this. Look at how you're doing things right and tight. Have you guys been taking a mental break or doing something different? Because it's like you've freed up room in your atmosphere, your mental state. Either that or you've surrendered fully and allowed. And you're like, I'm just like, you know, lead me, help me, right? It's beautiful. Also, spiders represent writers as well. So I wanted to point that out. Ace of Pentacles to the Six of Swords to the Magician. You're going into a place of the major arcana. You are heading right into your highest and best path, which means the law of attraction is going to be on your side. All you have to do is stay out of your own way and trust the road ahead, right? Well, okay, I'm getting the image of, who is it? It's from Hades Town, but the myth itself, of course, predates the musical. But it's Orpheus in the underworld and how he had to just trust the path ahead without looking behind him to his love. And it was the looking behind and the lack of trust that caused, Eurydice, right? That caused them to be separated. I'm hearing keep going ahead without looking back. Ace of Pentacles. And trust. It's beautiful. Some of you guys could be involved in music somehow as well, or creative expression. Or music could just be something that is really a healing balm and helps you achieve this mental place of clarity and calm. Knave of Wands, Allah, the Page of Wands. Guess what? The Page of Wands, by the way, I mean, the wands rule the realm of passion, artistry, desire, fire, energy here, along with this tarantula. But they also, you know, this represents for me, the Page of Wands, about bravery and taking a risk and taking a chance. Remember I said your dream re-realized? That's what I feel like this is saying. This beautiful lady holding a lantern. I feel like this is the old aspect of you, or the old dream, just going into that good night. And you're over here like, I'm onto this new stuff. I'm onto this new stuff. It's leading me to this Ace of Pentacles. I'm telling you, you guys are about to manifest something that was always yours to begin with. It just took you a moment, and I don't know, a massive global restructuring in order for you to kind of get clear on what that was. And I feel like it was a releasing of the reins that allowed you to get here. And that's a beautiful thing. Six of Swords. Oh, guys, I'm so happy about this for y'all. Ooh, on the bottom we got Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. Hey, look what came up in the reverse. Nine of Swords. So in the upright, this is being up at night. This is nightmares. This can also be, you know, directives coming through dream time as well. I do feel like in this context for y'all, a lot of y'all born in the 9th month here. Not all y'all, but a lot. I do feel like the fact that it's talking about, that it came up in the reverse, right, with the swords here upside down, and then we have the Six of Swords. I feel like some of you guys, okay, we're in a place going into this time where your sleep was disrupted, or you were having nightmares, or there was so much on your mind you couldn't get to sleep, or you had a really weird sleep, okay, I don't say weird to be judgmental, but not the healthiest of sleep cycles, or you weren't getting that good REM stuff. You're moving into a completely new phase where you're gonna feel so good and healthy that you will insist on no less. You will insist on no less. Why do I just want to give you the biggest hug and kiss and just go, well done. I have to tell you, I'm halfway through these readings and they've been so positive. It's giving me life on several different levels. Okay, Magician. That was a lot. Okay. Yeah. Okay, hold on. There's a lot here. I don't know if I can hold all these. Okay, can you see that? Okay. 3 of Wands, which denotes setting out on a new adventure, successful travel plans, again with this possible moving. You see these paddy wagon knickknacks. Does anyone remember the video game Oregon Trail? Side note. This is successful ventures moving forward. This is Knight of Wands, which is an incoming truth, being so sure, getting these really clear downloads about where you're going, where you want to go, that there's just no stopping you. This is all full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. I'm also hearing be patient around this though, because the 3 of Wands kind of came out sideways, didn't know if it wanted to be in reverse, and I feel like it wants to be in the upright, but there is some medicine here. The 3 of Swords in reverse, which is an ending of heart pain and mental tension. But I want to point something out. I do hear the need for some patience here, okay? Because there's this energy of, okay, I don't know what movie or book this is from. Help me out in the comments, but I'm hearing this quote. It's like, well, once you know who you want to spend the rest of your life with, you want the rest of your life to start as soon as possible. Is that from When Harry Met Sally? I don't know. When Harry Met Sally came up in another reading, I don't know. Was it Sagittarius? Anyway, there was something about that, and I'm just hearing there's this exuberance, and it's like, for the first time in a minute, you're in this place where you're like, oh my God, I'm so excited about this new chapter, yes! But I'm hearing to just, create it, craft it, spend time in the happy anticipation of it. Again, with the tarantula, about taking your time getting to where you're going, because there is this need for patience. This is not going anywhere. Why do I feel the need to say that? This is not going anywhere. This is your path. Take the time to enjoy getting there. Make it a road trip as opposed to like a nonstop, jetliner flight. Okay? Now, I'm not going to sit here and say I know exactly why that's coming up in that way, outside of the fact that, okay, fine, good things are worth waiting for. Oh, wait. Oh, okay, fine. Maybe I do know. There's an aspect here of dotting your I's and crossing your T's. Well, you don't want to happen. There's just this energy here. This is not going anywhere and it's happening either way. But there's this energy of if you do move ahead too fast, it's overly exuberant towards this new chapter. You don't want to leave behind this old chapter or place that you live or relationship or work or whatever this is in a haphazard state where you don't get your security deposit back. And what I mean by that is you want to feel good and give credence and loving attention to the chapter that is ending and the new one that is beginning. Spend time dotting those I's and crossing those T's. Spend time tying up those loose ends, saying goodbye to your old neighbors, making them a casserole instead of, moving in the middle of the night. It's just an example, okay? Because we have all this energy here where it's like, oh my God, I'm feeling so good. I'm so sure about where I'm going and what's next. And I'm just like, ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. And then there's just this energy here of like, yo, like, show loving attention to where you've been before you gallop into where you're going. You will get there in divine timing, okay? It's just about doing it in a way that you don't want to look back and have regrets about, the speed with which you made this transition. Not that there's a wrong way to go about it. It's just about feeling settled and good and like you tied up those loose ends in a way, because it's about appreciating where you've been as well and the people who helped get you there and the lessons that you learned. Right? And it's about sending love to that chapter of your life that is now closing. Thank you. God bless the broken road that led me to where I am. Thank you. Thank you for teaching me what you taught me. Thank you for being with me through these times. I honor you. I honor this situation. I honor this person. I honor this home. I honor you. Thank you. I'm moving on. Oh my God, I just got a feeling of like a sad, but it's not like a crying sad. It's like a happy, like a fond farewell that, ooh, okay. I'm seeing a contract, either an employment contract or a lease or a car, what is that, a car contract? Signing one, not renewing one, something to do with a contract or written agreement. You could even be writing a goodbye note or something, or a thank you note. Whew, this is significant. Okay. Balance, again on the bottom here. We've been talking about that. Work it out, Virgo. I just got Shivy Me Bivies. Freedom. This is exactly the whole point of this whole dang reading. That is a dove, might I add, which represents divine love. Love is freedom, right? Loving yourself, loving your path, loving the U-turns, loving the unexpected stops, loving each and every aspect of, oh my God, this is like, whew, set me right in my heart space. This is about loving every step of the way, loving every, quote, mistake, right? Freedom. Love gives you wings, right? This is so beautiful, Virgo. I'm sending you so much love around this. I'm so happy for you. And look how she's just like, yes, her energy is such that this dove is just like, oh, hello. It's so beautiful. This is what, Virgo, freedom. 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 And money. All the good things. Guys, I just like, oh my God. Okay. I love you. This was amazing. I'm sending you so much love. This was your second half of June general reading, although I think it feels a lot larger than second half of June. Okay. Well done. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to need to go process this with a cup of tea because it just feels really beautiful and significant. And thank you guys so much. I really hope this resonated and helped. If so, please let me know in the comments below. I would just absolutely love that. And with that being said, just thank you guys so much for being here. But as always, and most of all, truly, thank you for being you. And be well. Until next time.